What inspired you to open a school?
I have an intense love for teaching. I never knew I did, and I began teaching at another school and realized that I love that as much as doing massage. And I wanted to gear a school accordingly so that they have the tools that they need in order to open a business or go work for a chiropractor or go into a spa and have the education to know which direction they want to go into.
Did you see any demand, any need for students?
I was looking for a therapist here at Body Needs, a massage studio that I own also, and I was having a hard time finding someone, and then in the process of opening the school, I've been approached by many other people also searching hard and wanting my students as a graduate.
What makes this school so unique?
Well, I feel that the students when they leave should have a really strong grasp of more than just the basic massage, more than just Swedish and deep tissue. They have to have a strong understanding of muscles. They need to have many modalities in their toolbox to pull from in order to really take care of the community and the people that they're going to be serving. Here at Hands, we're going to offer both Eastern traditional medicine and your Western, more current medicine in order to give you a nice balance between the two.
You don't have to go for an associate's degree here, do you?
No, the program is 13 months long, and at the end you take your state test, and then you go out and start using your craft.
What about the instructors? Are they well trained?
The instructors are hand-picked. The anatomy teacher also does pathology and kinesiology. He's been teaching for many, many years at many different schools. He was actually my anatomy teacher, and I highly recommend him. I think at the end, that is one of the hardest classes. And if you have a teacher that can make it interesting for you, then it's so much easier to get through a class like that. And you will have an understanding of what you're learning, and you're not just, studying to take a test and then forgetting it. You're going to study it because you're interested, and you're going to remember it. Then I teach many of the hands-on classes, and I have a passion for massage that just goes on and on. I can't stop learning myself, so if I want to keep learning, then I think that you'll really get something from my classes. Is also the other instructor. She teaches sports and chair. She does corporate chair for her other business, and she helped design the Earthlight massage chair. So you're getting quality instructors.
Can you talk about the tuition and maybe payment options?
The tuition is the lowest in the area, and we do offer interest-free in-house payments, and we take credit cards. So there's different options for you to pull from in order to get through the program.
You're also close to Massachusetts, aren't you?
Yes, we are right on the border of Massachusetts, and we made sure that the program covers many different states, Massachusetts in particular, because we're so close to it. New Hampshire, we're set up so that you could graduate and go work on a cruise ship. The program is designed to make sure that wherever you want to go, most of the states are taken care of.
Talk about the multiple tracks or multiple options for a massage therapist. For example, cruise, corporate, sports, spa, chiropractor, maybe owning your own business. How will you effectively prepare the students for those fields if they choose to go into those fields?
As you go through the program, you are exposed to many different styles of massage. And in that process, it helps you figure out what direction you want to go in. Do you have a love for deep tissue? Then you might want to go more towards working with chiropractors, or maybe working in a PT office. You know, maybe you find that you really like the softer work and you want to go work in a spa, or you love to travel and you want to go on a cruise ship. Or if you want to just have a business of your own, whether it be in your home or you rent a space, by the time you're done the program, you're going to have a good idea in what direction you're going to want to go in. And there's plenty of people available to you to help answer any questions as you go, so that by the time you graduate, you know in what direction you're going to start looking.
You're also involved with Eastern type of massage, correct?
Yeah, at Hands we will be offering both Eastern and Western medicine. So you'll be exposed to things like cupping and moxibustion and guasa, Thai massage, ashiatsu is another one. And then of course you have your typical trigger point and deep tissue work, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, which are more of the Western-y kind of modalities. So you're going to get a nice balance between the two.
What is the outlook for the massage therapy field?
There are so many people looking for massage therapists, and there are so few out there right now. If you're looking for a field where you're going to go and find a job right away, this is the one. And it's only becoming more popular. So they're only going to clamor for more massage therapists. It's definitely a growing field.
Can you talk about the field itself, maybe opportunities in terms of how much money the massage therapists make, you know, maybe if they can have their own hours type of thing?
Depending on what direction you go in, if you own your own business, then you make your own hours. If you own it within your home, then your overhead is less, so you make more money that way. Or you go and you get yourself a studio for a certain degree of separation, and you know, you're going to own your own place, so you'll make a substantial amount of money. Or you can go work for a bigger organization where you don't have to deal with all the ins and outs of owning a studio of your own, and you just want to go and hone your craft and work your craft, and even still you will make a substantial amount of money.
After the student graduates from the school, do they have to go for some type of licensure, and what is the prospects of businesses picking up the students?
When you finish here, you will have to take a state test to get your license, and after that, honestly, you'll probably have a job even before you graduate waiting for you. They'll be waiting for you to get your license, and everyone's clamoring to get you.
So local businesses are waiting to hire?
Local businesses are waiting to hire.
Finally, where do you see the future of the school in 5 years or so?
You know, I kept the name pretty general because I believe in all different therapies, and I think they work in harmony together. And so I'd like to have Hands expand and offer maybe chiropractic assistant programs and PT assistant programs. And you know, sky's the limit. If this program goes off really well, then I'd like to offer these same things to somewhere else in the United States, whether I go down into Massachusetts or across the country into California. I think that the program is so sound and so full that it would be welcome everywhere.